What's good, neighborhood? I was kind of hoping that the song would run long enough for me to actually cool off a little bit because, as you can see, I'm kind of sweaty. While I am kind of sweaty, there is a reason behind it, though. If you saw it on Twitter, then y'all know your boy was in the kitchen. Your boy was in the kitchen doing up some stuff. Yeah. Yeah, let me get that out of the way. But yeah, your boy was in the kitchen doing up some stuff tonight, and I'm looking forward to giving y'all the recipe so you can try it at home for yourselves. That is, unless certain ingredients might actually not work out for you, which to each their own, I say. But Blue, good to see you. So check this out. Before we get started, let me show off what I made in the kitchen. So, one more time for all of y'all watching at home. These bad boys right here, those are the Trailblazers. They might probably be called something else because I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person to try this. But here's basically what they are. Take yourself, a nice little, small spoonful of shrimp and imitation crab salad. Take yourself a small handful of crushed Ritz crackers. Roll it all together into a ball. Batter it in some Louisiana fish fry. Throw it in some oil to deep fry until the batter is, until the batter's golden brown. Add some hot sauce and you got yourself a meal. Now, this first attempt was without doing any sort of egg wash for the batter. So, if you try it how this first recipe went, then it's gonna be light. It's still gonna be a little flaky. It still might fall apart on you, but trust me when I say this turned out good. Add a couple of these to a bowl of rice, and that's dinner sorted for the evening. Now, you know what? Oh my god, I knew something seemed familiar about it. Especially about the texture, and then it's like, wait a tick. No, you are absolutely right. I literally made broke-ass Pacific Northwest boudin balls. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's funny. What's even funnier? I took one down to one of my friends here at the apartments, who's also our groundskeeper. Southern boy. I gave it to him to try out. His words, when I suggested adding hot sauce to these, he's like, no, they don't need hot sauce. They came out perfect. I am going to fuck this thing up right now. I'm going to make a mess in front of my girl and my child. And I'm like, do your thing. Do your thing. So yeah, I have effectively made broke-ass Pacific Northwest boudin balls. A coastal spin on a southern classic. Yo, but with that being said, Joker, Chop, glad to see you two in as well. And for everybody that's watching right now, I appreciate you hanging out with me. Yeah, they use sausage in the South. In the South, they use sausage. What I used was imitation crab and shrimp salad. So, long story short, yeah. Good enough to make you want to slap your mama, but I know for a fact that all y'all, like myself, were crazy. Not suicidal. Hold up, I gotta get another bite. And if you're hungry, folks, I got plenty from the rest of this batch waiting in the kitchen for you. Oh. With that in the books, let's go ahead and switch over to Warframe, huh? Oh man, this is something else. Wait, really?
General, you will make an excellent hunter.
So wait, there are some local places that do seafood? Damn. And here I thought I was doing something. I told y'all I was not the I knew it. I knew I was not the first. But still, here I thought I was doing something. Oh. But hey, still makes for a good dinner. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. I mean, I legitimately thought that, I had no idea that this was something that had already been made before. So it was literally just one of those things where it's like, I wonder how this would work. And then, there you go. I put it together. I made it work. I also know how I can improve on it for next time. Oh, that's rad.
Operator, did you hear that? It said... Cosmic background radiation is a riot!
All the food talk aside, let's get right over here to some gaming, shall we? And, actually, speaking of... Well, let's do a little bit over here on the game, but then there's some other stuff I'd like to talk with you guys about. So, the main reason I've been going through Warframe, especially these last few weeks, is to basically go through every single frame that I own and figure out how to optimize their movesets using the helmet system, which allows you to replace any special move in your arsenal with other specials from other Warframes. There's still a couple that I don't own. But the ones I do, which is a good number of them, considering I've been playing this for like 5 years. Yeah, 5 years. Well, the ones that I do, I've basically been going through and trying to figure out, what other ways can I use these and still make the game fun. I currently have yet to work something out for Ureli or Zephyr. However, the last couple builds that I've done with Wukong Prime, Zaku, and Wisp in particular have been extraordinarily enjoyable. Like, just absolute fun. And that is actually another reason for the Warframe Wednesday streams. Folks that are playing, if you need help or if you got questions, I can help you out with what information I have. So, Joker, where in the game are you right now? Like, you say you literally just started it, but... So, what do you need help with? I mean, do you need help running missions? Are you trying to, like, just navigate the star chart, figure out where to go or what you need to do next? Oh, excuse me. Heck. Heck, what I might probably wind up doing is setting up another PSN account just so that way I can, jump in and help folks out and run them through missions from scratch, or I can help power level you with all the different frames I got. Oh, you're doing the Heart of Deimos quest. Aha. So that means you are almost ready to actually pick up the Helminth system for yourself. That's gonna be an interesting time for you, I'd imagine. So how's about this? Because we're still going to be running this for at least 2 hours tonight. After the intermission at 9, so in about 40 minutes, after the intermission, when I come back, let's say you and I try and team up and we can run through some of those missions for you. Okay, so I have seen... So while trying to look this up, I have seen that a lot of people have been talking about replacing her fourth ability, replacing Riptide. Now my question is why they would want to do that. Probably to put additional focus on Marilena. Oh. So you mean like, do I go on mic when I'm like running co-op missions, or if I like, talk to and hang out with, the people in the chat when I'm off stream. Efficiency, power strength, damage convert to energy, shield capacity and health. Wow. She's got a lot of shield because of that. Continuity for duration. What if I switch that out for... Oh wait, I've already got Intensify there. That's 30% strength. So what if I switch that out for Archon Stretch? Duration drops to 73%, but the range... Oh yeah, I like that range a lot better. Okay. I think I may have something that we can work with here. So we do Molt Augmented and switch that out for Arcane Energize. When I'm running missions, yeah. Well, I would if, actually had the, You know what? I'll go ahead and turn on the microphone for this. Why not? I usually keep the microphone on the controller muted so that way I don't get an echo if I'm, like, recording something directly from the PS5. But for this, I will, For this, I will try and keep the microphone on my controller on, and, if, actually, let me double check my options here. Let's see, sound mixer, transmissions through controller, off. Enable voice. So yeah, I just enabled voice. So I just enabled voice. So hopefully this will work. And when we are running the mission, you can. Well, hopefully you can hear me. And if not, you can always keep the stream up. Because, I'll be running my mouth over here on the microphone when I'm not stuffing my face. Hey, what's good, Andre? Good to see you, man. So I've just been informed that apparently what I wound up making for dinner was homemade seafood boudin balls. Who'd have thunk it? Oh. Hey, Joker, it's no trouble at all. Seriously. You need an assist? I'm here. And hell, if I can get a decent mic and, party setup, Oh, I would have all of us, or as many as I can get, on when we do like the fight nights and the the other co-op stuff. Now, let's go ahead and get to why we were here in the first place, as I've already gone through like at least a good 20 minutes. So we're going to be finishing up with the Warframe Helminth optimization series, kinda. And the plan is to basically see how I can remix the movesets of each Warframe that I own into something unique, something that would make them fun to play, or at least more fun to play. Now, most of what I've been seeing as far as changing up Yoreli's moveset involves doing away with her fourth attack. Now, what I'm trying to remember is why folks have been doing that in particular. So we're about to find out. Hmm. Okie dokie. Sorry, just taking a look real fast, and man, I don't seem to be finding anything interesting in the discussions. Hmm. Huh. Okay, it's time to do something incredibly stupid. Now, the thing about Ureli, the thing that makes her unique is her second ability. You know, that crystalline mirror-looking thing that you might have seen her, you know, hugging and glomping like some sort of anime schoolgirl earlier. She can basically ride that and gets tons, and I mean tons, of survivability while she's on it. But what if we decide to remove that? Actually, you know what? Nah. Let's just go ahead. We'll run a quick mission with her, especially since apparently she's been reworked since the last time I used her.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
You have to go get some sleep, Chop. Let's check and see what Nightwave is showing us today.
With the impossible behind you, all that remains is what is necessary.
Alright, buddy, you go ahead and get some sleep. And, yeah. Keep in mind what Nora just said. With the impossible behind you, all that remains is what's necessary. Now go on and get some rest. We'll catch you on the next one. Okay, let's see. Well, there you go.
And we're out.
Alright, so let's jump into this exterminate mission real quick. Get in there and hurt some stuff.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
What an interesting place. I appreciate you doing this task for me.
Alright, who gets shot first? There we go. And that's 2. And 3. Oh, hello.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Dang it. He didn't die from that first shot. Bye-bye. Oh! Let's deal with those alarms. Where did I go? Where did I go? Ah, dang it. Come on. There we go. I think I might be having a little too much fun with the sniper rifle. Maybe. Just a little bit. Oh. So much for them. Aqua blades. Put her on that. Ow!
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There we go, yeah, we'll just work with that. We'll just work with the mini microwave. Oh! Oh no! That was a lot of burning. Okay, yeah, that's all taken care of. Yep, that's done. This is so messed up. Because literally, I'm riding on something that is giving me a 14,000 hit point barrier. Okay, let's see. So we got our next
Stay
target
focused.
down
There's
here.
a heavy unit approaching.
Oh! I forgot that that thing exploded. And we'll just go ahead and black that out. And you're done.
I am detecting a prosecutor. Get ready for a tough fight. Prosecutor eliminated. Watch out for more.
Oh no! Whoops! Okay. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yep. Oh no, stay out of that turret. Bad.
Use caution. I am picking up traces of Prosecutor shield auras in your vicinity. Prosecutor down. Stay alert. There could be more ahead. You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Do not send your pets after me. I am a walking blender. So, Joker, really quickly, what Warframe are you using? Yeah, that takes care of that. Very nice. Yeah, Excalibur is a solid starter. But oh boy. Oh boy. Styanax is wild, bruh. Yeah. That's the one. Argo and Vel. Now I'm trying to remember. Did I use a I did not use a reactor on this one. I need to fix that. There we go. Now we are officially onto something.
Operator? Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
Throw condition overload on that. Gladiator might increase his crit damage. Yeah, that's gonna get stupid in a hurry. Okay, I've got Carnus Mandible. And let's put True Steel on this. There we go. Ooh, woo. Oh wait, did I helmet
Say,
Dianex at
operator,
any
your
point?
chosen Warframe suits you.
What's Death March?
Ha.
Death March is Axios Javelin, Theros Strike, Rally Point, and Final Stand. So why do I have the extended range on? Well, let's work with it. Alright, so we're going to take a stab at one more mission real quick before the intermission. And then after that, I'll jump in, open it up to public missions, and I'll send out the invite. Oh yeah, here we go. I can tell you this much, Joker. One of the things that's definitely going to help is making sure that you have some decent mods loaded up on your Warframe.
Void Fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
Decent mods, and there are, certain weapons.
You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Use that reactant to open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Everybody gather round now. Let me just turn that off for a quick second. And that's done. Bye-bye.
How dare you go against us? You will be purged.
Oh. Oh, that's... Yeah. Everybody gets dropped.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Well, well, well. Looks like some serious crud is going down out there. Here's to you, anonymous troublemaker.
There we go. You're done. You're done. I'll throw one of those your way. Chuck another one to get the damage. Oh, wait, that's right. For Death March, I replaced Rally Point, but what did I replace Rally Point with? I don't remember.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
Boop. Done. That's done. So is that. My guy over here was losing his marbles for a second. Oh, did I miss somebody? Oh no, we got him. Sure, I would be more than happy to. I'll do the best that I can hooking you up with a little bit of Warframe 101. Ow! What hit me? Hey, kitty.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Okay, that's enough out of you. That's you done. We'll go ahead and break on through so we can end the mission. Ah. Nope. Okay. So that right there is going to do it for this mission, and actually coming up on 9 p.m. Pacific, so it's about time to take that stretch break, everybody. So, yeah. Go ahead, get up, snag yourselves a drink, snag something to eat, stretch, get some fresh air. We'll be right back with some more Warframe and with a Rookie's Field Training Guide to Warframe. So, For anyone else that might actually be looking to get into the game, you don't want to miss it, so stick around. We'll be right back. Howdy, everybody. For everyone still here after the intermission, I appreciate you sticking around. So we got ourselves in a good stretch. We got ourselves in a good drink. And I'm ready to actually get some co-op in. So, Joker, do me a favor. A couple things. One, what platform are you playing on? Oh, let's go ahead and get this set up. Oh, you got a PS5? Perfect. Then you know what? How about this? If you haven't done so already, my PSN name is right up here on the screen. Feel free to go ahead and add me as a friend. I need to get back to playing some God Eater sometime. That series was fun. And I remember my first time playing through God Eater 2, I basically made my character Oliver. So there's Tatsumi, Cannon, Brendan, Carol, Gina, and I forget home dude's name there. One and a two and a 1, 2. Gotcha. Oh, excuse me. Ah, nope. Stop it. Hey, what's good, GQ? How is Atlas Fallen so far? Wait till it gets discounted. It's not that the game itself is bad, but it very much needs a patching. It needs to get patched, and the whole thing with the pricing disparity between console and PC, nah. I'm not having that. And part of the big reason why I say it needs to be patched is because that thing has crashed on me twice during play thus far.
Check your mags and keep the gas tanks full.
No, Atlas Fallen is Focus Interactive, I believe. But Atlas Fallen was done by the same people that did The Surge and The Surge 2. Deck 13 Interactive. Okay, I see your ship up there, Joker. But yeah, just the state that Atlas Fallen is in right now, though, it's unacceptable. It is flat out unacceptable. Like I plan on eventually, playing through the rest of the game on stream just to, just finish it. But I really don't think I'll be doing much else after that. Again, not until it gets fixed. How do we talk to each other? That is a very good question. Let me double check something real quick to make sure. Let's see, chat. Text size, smiley conversion, show emojis as text. Okay, UI, HUD, video. Okay, we should be in good shape. Let me double check to make sure. But Joker, can you hear me from how I'm speaking right now? And I mean, like, other than here on the stream. Tiburon, Markman Kunai, Bow. Let's get the Kubra, gotta get Urkwing. has an icon with an X next to my name. That means there's got to be one of these settings that I have set that I might need to turn off. Give me just a moment. You know, it's funny you mentioned that one because Exoprimal is actually one of the games that I've been gunning for to try and, sit down and play here on the stream. I've seen some footage on it, and it looks like a good time. But not at full price. I feel that. Oh, Joker, I'm not using a headset on the controller. Maybe 40? No, that's fair. I would definitely say that Atlas Fallen is more Atlas Fallen is that's a 40. Okay, so Joker, how are we doing on audio still? Let me double check that real fast. Let's see. Exoprimal single player. Looks like I'm not getting Exoprimal after all. Unfortunately, there is no proper solo mode in Exoprimal. You'll have to team up if you want to play the game properly. The main campaign has players in 2 teams of 5, racing against each other to complete objectives. The training mode and tutorial sections are technically single player. As an online-only game, there is no single-player story, and the narrative is instead driven by the online gameplay. Nope. Exoprimal is officially off the list. Howdy do, fellow Spartan. Okay, so hold on, let me try and get this actually working here. Okay, so I've got the microphone turned on the PS5 controller. Actually, I think the only way we'll be able to... I think the only way we'll really be able to do this...
Angry.
Hang on.
I may require maintenance.
Let's
later.
try something here. Let's try something else here. Check this out. Mic is not muted. Broadcast, no. Game base, no. Notifications. Actually, yeah, game base. Let's start a party. Let's create a new group. G. Joker, there we go. Alright, Joker, I got you set up for party voice chat. Can you hear me? Oh, fantastic. I got you. All right, I need to take just one more quick second. I want to make sure I got my controller speaker turned up. Okay, go ahead and try saying something. Okay, hang on just one sec. Okay, try it again. Okay, so yeah, I need to set the audio balance there. Controller speaker is turned all the way up. I know. One second. Check this out. Alright, come here. Ah! Okay, how are we sounding now? Great. And I just went ahead and I just decided to go ahead and put in my put in some headphones to hook up to the controller so that way I can hear you better. Hey, don't even worry about it. That is exactly what this stream is for. We're here to hang out, have fun, and we're gonna do it live. It'll take as long as it takes. All right, so Joker, you said you were having trouble, working with the systems in the game. Where do you want to start? Yeah, that's the one thing about Warframe where I think it's kind of a I think it's kind of a way to it's kind of a way to help prolong the game, but at the same time, it's like, if you know something is waiting for you to be created in the Foundry, then you can either do other stuff or go play other games because it literally runs on real time. So it's like, it's basically, saying you don't have to stay on Warframe. If you've got something cooking, let it cook. Exactly. Now, let's see. Let's go ahead and pop into a mission real fast, and then, you know, if there's anything as far as like moment to moment gameplay that you need help with, then I can certainly drop some hints while I'm going through this mission real quick. In fact, let me go ahead and pop back here and switch to the last of the Warframes that I was going to work to try and optimize here, and that would be, here she goes. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I'll go ahead and take care of that invite in a moment. Okay, we're going to stick with the Kuva Nukor. And you know what? I think I'll actually stick with this weapon set too. Alright, so let's work that out as far as the invite goes. Communication, friends, here we go. Mm-hmm. Alright, so you pick the mission. Right. Oh. No problem. I can. Yeah, I can pop over here to my arsenal real quick, and you can just watch the stream, and I'll show you. I'll show you what's up with the mods. So, to cover the basics, the way mods work. Oh, we're probably not getting any game audio on the stream, huh? I don't think it should be anything too much to worry about. Let me go ahead and actually let me go fix that real quick to see if we can actually get us back to. Oh, don't even worry about it. All right, but all right, Blue, you go ahead and get yourself some rest, buddy. All right, so with that being said, let's take a quick look at the mods. Now, you can have mod setups for pretty much every piece of equipment that you can put together. Either your Warframe, your primary ranged weapon, your sidearm, or your melee weapon. Or even this little doohickey right here, the Parazon. Pretty much anything you can equip on your Warframe, or on your Companion, or on your Arcwing, you can set up mods for them. Weapon mod cards, those are going to be, things like, say, True Steel, which increases your critical hit chance. Or, stuff that actually increases your base damage, like, Pressure Point. Or stuff that adds elements. Now the capacity number right up here, that right there is basically an indicator of how much you can equip in terms of the mods that you have. Because each mod is going to have an associated cost that's listed in the upper right of the card. So it's a bit of a numbers game as far as how much space you have to equip mods. No worries. For here, at the very least, with dealing with mods, it's all just addition and subtraction. Now, yeah, it can be overwhelming at first, and I mean, I'll give it to you straight. The mod system is pretty crazy when you're trying to get into it as a newcomer. Now, the closest you'll have to a tutorial, I'd say, would be, yeah. And as far as mods go, if you go to your little codex desk near the pilot station, and you go to, I believe it's, yeah, go to Universe in the codex. Okay, no, that's just a listing of all the mods that you have. Hold up, where? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's in the training section. My bad. So yeah, in training, check out upgrades and mods. And it'll give you the basics as far as telling you, what mods can do. Mm-hmm. Nah, you're right. In some games, it's not best to do the auto equip, but even outside of the tutorial, let's step out of that for a moment. I'm going to point you to a couple of good mods that you are going to want on your Warframe to help survivability. Now, what's up? Ooh. Now, there is a way for you to actually upgrade the mods that you have, but Intensify is good because that's going to increase how much damage your abilities do. So, like that spear throw that you have with Styanax, that's going to help it do more damage. What's the other one that you have? Flow. Increases your max energy. That's a good one too. Okay, let me check and see if I have any duplicates, because I'm thinking I am probably going to want to go ahead and trade you a few things. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little you could say it's a little bit of the it's a little bit of advanced tech for for Warframe players. But yeah, you can actually trade between players. Oh, I've already got Arcane Energize up here. So let me go ahead and equip that real fast. Okay, so let's see if I've got some duplicates here. I'm looking for... Actually, I am looking for... Vitality. I have 49 duplicates. I think I can spare to hook you up with a Vitality mod. So yeah, Vitality is one of the good ones that you will want on your Warframe. Intensify and Flow are good ones as well. And I think, you know what? I think I am in the mood to give you a mod that might be kind of busted. So where is it? Which one is the one that we are looking for here? It's very likely because your Warframe isn't ranked up enough to have the capacity. Okay. So that means you've got 4 out of 14 points left. Actually, let me go ahead and change over to Styanax real fast, so that way I can double check what we're working with here. And you'll notice that certain spaces on your mod setup, you'll notice that certain ones have the little have a little symbol on them. Yeah. Now, if you actually I'll show you. So let me go ahead and remove this one. So that's continuity. Wait, no, that one. I need that one back. We'll put Constitution there. Now, you see how in the mod slot, in the upper right corner of that mod slot right there, there's that little minus symbol. If you find mods that in their in the cost listing that it shows in the upper right hand of the card, if the symbol next to the number it costs matches, then when you put one of those cards in a matching slot, it cuts the cost in half, rounded up. So, Constitution at max rank normally costs 13 capacity, right? Yep. So there it only costs 7. That's going to be a little something to keep an eye out for. There you go. And Now, if you try to put a mod card in one of the slots that has a different symbol than what's on the card, then that'll actually increase the cost. Exactly. So again, you're definitely going to want to keep an eye out. Now, let me double check something because I want to hang on. So yeah, could you go ahead and invite me to your orbiter again? Yep. And I'll go ahead and... Oh, there we go. Okay, now let's see if I can actually... Huh. Okay, because what... Yeah, I've been playing long enough to get my hands on a few of the different color palettes to, you know, help modify what colors I can put on my what colors I can put on my Warframe. That and a few other additional attachments. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the idea with Styanax though. You're already on the right track there. Now, let's see. What? Yeah. Okay, so what I want to do is actually try and set up a trade with you. Oh, well, I just remembered, depending on what rank you are, there are some things that I may not be able to trade with you right offhand. No worries. Okay, so how about this? Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and run a mission real quick. Go ahead and pull up pull up the next mission you need to run. Oh. Oh, so you're going through a story mission right now then. Yeah. I have an idea. I have an idea. Let me go ahead and jump back to my orbiter. And I'm going to set us up with a mission. Now, I'm going to try and make sure that it's at the very least a mission that I know we'll both be able to survive. So, let's see. Let's see if there's anything interesting we can just do right here on Deimos. There's assassination, survival, defense, mobile defense, sabotage. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to run through a basic exterminate mission. And my plan is literally to go go through, barrel through everything, and if it all works out, if you stay close to me, then you should get a good portion of the experience as well. I can show you a couple of tricks as far as mobility goes to help you out too. Oh yeah, no, what you call it? When you're in a group and someone starts a mission, it's basically everyone needs to ready up. Yep. All right, so Joker, I'm going to show you a little something. So you know how while you're moving around, if you hit and hold L1, you slide, right? Now, from that slide, if you press X, you'll go into that little spiral jump. Now, if you hit X again during that spiral jump, then you'll do a double jump that's faster than normal. And basically just go from slide to spiral jump to double jump. And that right there will help you move faster through the stages. So basically while you're running, hold L1 and then double tap jump. Okay, so just swap it back and forth so that way you can trigger your abilities with the left side instead of the right. That makes sense. Oh, I got you. Thankfully, there's no friendly fire. Otherwise, I think I would have died numerous times over in some of the missions I've been in. Ow! Oh, yeah. But let me roll through real quick and let's see if I can knock some decent mods off of some of these guys for you. Now, as far as the chances of mods actually dropping from enemies, it's a random chance. It's not always guaranteed. But depending on the mission, it's practically guaranteed that you'll at the very least pick up one or two decent mods during the mission reward section. Oh, the water's electrified. I literally did not notice that. So yeah, actually let's see if we can fix. Actually, no. Let's not worry about that. Let's go ahead and get on the elevator. Looks like we're already halfway through the objective anyway. Oh. Oh. Ah! No! Dang it. Okay, hang tight for just a second. There we go. Yeah, if you're not careful, the laser plates in some of these tile sets can do serious damage to you without even, before you can even blink. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, blue is the shield, red is health, and if you wind up picking up additional shields and your blue gauge turns purple, that's when you've got overshields. Yeah, go ahead and pick that up. Okay, we got electrified water here in this next room that I just went into. Alright, and that's done. Alright, not entirely sure if we landed any additional mods off of this. But hopefully running you through this mission should have gotten you some decent experience. And I see you in the chat, Pi. Spent all day hiking. Sounds like you had a good time. Okay. Okay, I know exactly what we're gonna need to do here. Let me see if I can get you leveled up big time. I'm just gonna need to switch out my Warframe real fast. Yeah. Yeah, I actually started with Steel Meridian. What the factions basically are for is, well, I think the best way I can explain the factions is that when you pledge to them, as you do more missions for them, and as you build up your experience, you build up your standing with them, and then as you rank up, it actually gives you access to certain rewards, and even certain mods. Like some of the more specialized mods for each Warframe, you need to be at a certain rank in certain groups in order to get it. Case in point, let me go over here and actually okay, so I'm currently pledged to Steel Meridian, right? I've already I've already maxed them out. I've already gotten to, like, 5th rank, so I've got all of their offerings opened up. Now, the offerings come from... It's like the offerings can be anything, like, again, different different specialist mods. Let's see, there's, the Exilus Warframe adapter, which basically allows you to add, certain specialized mods called arcanes to your Warframe or your weapons. Let's see, you're currently running Styanax. Let me see if, let's go by price here. Actually, no, let's go default. So let's see, if you're running Styanax, then... Oh, Styanax's mod is not in this one. So let's double check with the Arbiters of Hexus. Okay, Protea... Ah, here we go. So yeah, there's this mod right here that I've got, that I'm hovering over right now. Intrepid Stand. This is a specialist mod for Styanax that once you get yourself up to rank 5 with your current faction, with the Arbiters of Hexus, you'll actually have access to, you'll actually get access to, being able to purchase, to being able to buy this. And not some, but pretty much once you rank up with each of the factions, you can actually choose a reward for free. So get yourself to rank 5 with the Arbiters, and basically for free you'll be able to go ahead and snag Intrepid Stand. So yeah, depending on... Yeah, that is definitely the MO for Warframe, just as a whole. You put in the work, you grind, you take the time. Exactly. Like literally, and this is what I'd say is one of the best things about Warframe. There's stuff in here that's cosmetics that normally you would only be able to get through premium currency that you would have to actually buy, like, go onto the PlayStation Store and spend like, $3, $4, $5 or something like that to get some of the premium currency in this, the platinum, right? Once you get yourself to a high enough player rank, and you can access Maru's Bazaar, you will hit the point where you can actually trade. You can trade for and earn anything in the game. Like, I've spent money on some of the premium stuff in this game, but I played through and completed the entire star chart. I earned prime variants of various Warframes. I got truckloads of different weapons and mods and items, like a lot of stuff that normally most games would have charged you like 25, 30, 40, 50 bucks to get anywhere near the kind of arsenal that I have, and I've only been playing this game for 5 years as opposed to some people who have been at it since 2013, back when it first started. But I went through and completed the star chart. Played through, I think, 80% of the time that I've spent on this game, I spent it playing solo. And at this point, I think maybe I've only spent, what, 20, $30 on getting certain items that I just couldn't get my hands on or I had the spare cash for. But if you play your cards right, and you get lucky with trades, you could go through this entire game and you can get some of the best gear available in the game without having to spend a dime. You'll just have to spend some time. Exactly. It's literally it's become a meme in the Warframe community. Grind for profit. That's basically it. Grind for profit is the name of the game. It's just got, sci-fi ninjas as a nice little wrapper. Yeah, Void relics. Now, void relics are the closest that this game has to, it's the closest that this game has to gotcha. Now, with the relics, okay, you see, the relic that I've got pulled up right now. Like, you can crack these bad boys open, and you see the little colored bars underneath the items on each row. That basically shows what kind of chance you have at earning an item from each tier. The higher, the higher class, the higher quality you refine the relic to, it shrinks your chances of getting stuff from like the basic tier 1, but increases your chances for tier 2 and even tier 3. But either way, even with those increased chances, it's still basically random which relic what item you get when you crack a relic. So that's the only downside, is that it's random. But even then, you can earn relics through certain high level missions, and when you go through the Fisher missions and crack the relics open, you've still got a pretty good chance at getting some rather nice stuff. Everything from Warframe blueprints to weapon blueprints, the works. What'd you get? Ooh. Now, are you talking like regular Warframes or Prime Warframes? Bless you. I mean, either way, you're still in good shape, because both Necros and Garuda are a couple of damn good Warframes. Well, aside from the overall design of the Warframes, Prime Warframes actually have, their mod slots are actually somewhat different. And aside from that, there's a bit of an increase in their stats compared to the originals. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Still not bad for it. Still not bad for either of them, though. Oh yeah. Right. No, I definitely get where you're coming from. And here's a little something that might help you out. Just, I guess you could call it kind of a mental hack. Right? The way that I went about it, when I was ready to basically, when I was ready to build a Warframe, when I got all the components together and it's like, okay, now I've got the blueprint, I've got the neuroptics, I got the systems, I got the chassis, I've got everything put together, and now it's time to build the Warframe itself. And it says, you got 72 hours, you got 3 days. It's like, okay. Practically every Warframe I have, I started the building process on a Friday morning. I always build my Warframes on Friday. So that way, on the other side of the weekend, Monday rolls around, it's like, okay, let's take a look and see what's going on. And you've literally got a new Warframe waiting for you to start the week. So literally, think of building Warframes as weekend projects that you can just set and forget. Going through the junctions. Yeah. It can get pretty tough after a while. Okay, let's see. I want to set up a good defensive Warframe. You know what? Okay, that right there is what is called a helminth cyst. Now, it won't do anything to your Warframe other than just look kind of gross. But having one of those is actually the key to getting one of the different companions on this thing. So you got your normal dog. Oh, I already got rid of. Yeah. So you'll have your normal dog, but then you can get what's called the helminth charger. Take a look at the screen and see just what happened to my dog. Right? Now, that little purple thing that's on your Warframe's neck, one of those is actually necessary to create that. Now, I got you. All right, let's go ahead and... Okay, so before I end the stream for the night... let's go ahead and get you through one more mission. Now, I'm going to go ahead and switch to one of my main Warframes and one of my main loadouts so I can, not only kind of give you a taste of, some really wild stuff that this game has to offer, but also so that way I can help power you through one of these later missions. That's fair. And honestly, my biggest suggestion is just take it slow. If you're feeling overwhelmed with a particular mission, try and run back through some of the earlier stuff you remember. And always, 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 like, if there is any other suggestion I can think of, if you're having trouble with certain missions outside of, like, the story quests, switch over to public. Run a couple missions public. If you're, well, I wouldn't say if you're lucky. More often than not, you'll actually run into some pretty solid teams while you're running missions. And running missions in a team, especially the ones that you're not so sure about, running those missions in a team is always better than going solo when you feel like you need help. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's try... Okay, so you're on Mars and Deimos. Let's pop up here to Phobos real fast. Wait, no, that's level 10, level 15. This is 13, 15. Okay, so we're still kind of there. Then let's go to... Okay, Ceres is also 13 to 15. Yeah, let's go to Saturn. And then we're going to run... Oh, wait, no. No, we're not running that sabotage mission. My bad. What I want to do is run... There we go. I want to run us a decent defense mission. Because with defense, you'll basically be able to stay in one spot and kind of control the battlefield, control the fight. I can take care of the killing, and you just stick near the defense point. Yeah, throw javelins where you think you need to throw javelins. But yeah, go ahead and yep. Now, yeah, go ahead and hit the square if you want to ready up. Oh, no worries. Oh. Nah, you are all right, my friend. I mean, we've got people in the stream from all over. Florida, Georgia. Let's see, Florida, Georgia. We've got some folks coming in, sometimes folks would come in from, like, Germany. And hey, I mean, sometimes that's all you need to get started. I mean, you can just use the share button. Use the share button, go live, and just have people come in and hang out. Okay, so to get this mission started, this right here, this is going to be the defense point that we need to keep an eye on. I'll set us up a protective field. And then throw out some rolling shock mines. That's going to help us control enemy movement while I go ahead and proceed to shoot everything. Oh, and by the way, after a certain point, that protective field turns into a black hole. So there's that. Yeah, this right here is one of my favorite Warframes in the game, Vauban. Yeah, most people say he either looks like, a chess piece or like a, they call him the choo-choo train. Yep. But yeah, with my special abilities, like between the rolling shock mines, there's also other mines that I can set up too. Like, for example, this one right here. A shrapnel turret. So I've got the rolling shock grenades, I've got the shrapnel turret grenades. Let's see, there's the vector pad, which basically sets up it sets up a small little, I guess, single direction catapult where anything moving across it gets launched in the direction it's facing. So with the right kind of placement, you can basically set up a set of spots where you can like herd and corral enemies. Then there's the overdriver. Oh, hang on. There we go. Now, with the overdriver, you can, I believe with that one, yeah. I throw it down, and what it does is it basically strengthens all of our attacks. So the overdriver is good for support. And then there's the tether coil. I throw it out, it yanks enemies in. But yeah, for defense runs, I definitely like to go with the shrapnel turrets. And you'll also notice that since we're on a higher level mission, you could go ahead and start like running around the area if you want. Since you see all these items that are lying around. Oh, and you'll want to come upstairs because the defense point's moving. But you'll notice a lot of items lying around. Pick those up, and you'll notice that a good chunk of them are actually going to be additional mods that you can equip. Yeah, you'll notice when you start picking them up. All right, let me go ahead and set up the Bastille one more time. Yep. You see all these guys just get vacuumed up here? But yeah, you'll notice how, like, when I set down the defensive field, it sets the enemies just to start floating. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, I admit, now this is just kind of overkill what I just did here. Set up like 3 black holes and then the actual anti-grav field to cause enemies to float. And they're just there, hovering, helpless. It's great. Exactly. That's the idea. Okay, now after this last wave, after wave 5, it's going to ask us if we want to go ahead and leave the mission. At this point, especially with how late it is, we're probably going to go ahead and leave it for tonight. But we can definitely get back into more Warframe missions at a later date if you need some help. Oh, no worries. I was just saying that we could definitely get back into more of these missions later if you need help. Oh yeah. Yep. And that's how it starts. Yep. Oh, and what do you know? We got you a relic for that first run too. Oricon cells, those are components that are normally used for when you're building warframes or when you're building weapons. So yeah, Oricon cells are definitely going to come in handy. And let's see if you got these mods too. So you should have Melee Prowess, which gives you additional status chance. Quick Draw for reload speed. Revenge for if you have a Robot Companion, in particular Shade. And Razor Shot, which should add slash damage, like additional slash damage to your pistol shots. So for your secondary sidearms. Alright, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and leave the squad. No sweat. I'm glad I was able to help. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and disband the party for now as well. Whew. Well, that was a fun time. And yeah, it looks like having the headphones plugged in right there did just
Operator,
mute the
were you
game audio.
visualizing a bloody battle?
So,
Me
all you heard for the last
too.
hour or so was just me talking in response to Joker. But, hey, I'm here to help. And I'm here to help, and I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream for the evening. But let's go ahead and cut over to the lobby. So here, we're going to go ahead and do the usual. I'm going to put on my big brother cap, and I'm going to hit you up with the daily reminder for this evening. Check it out. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what the storm's all about. And once again, Joker, don't even worry about it, man. It's all good. But yeah, that daily reminder, it's basically saying, there's gonna be stuff like no matter what happens in your life, you're always gonna come out of it on the other side a different person. More often than not, a better person than you were when you went in. If you keep that mindset, always aiming to be a better person on the other side of any given situation, then trust me when I say that if you keep that mindset, you will succeed in achieving what you have the mindset for. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night so that way I can get some rest. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow's Thursday. We'll try and do some more Atlas Fallen on Thursday. Hopefully we'll finish the game sometime this week. But Thursday, we're going to be back for Atlas Fallen. Friday, we'll go ahead and set it up as a fight night for Street Fighter 6. So, until then, y'all know the drill. Remember, stay happy, stay hydrated, stay gaming, and stay good, neighborhood. Y'all have yourselves a good night, get some rest, and I'll see you tomorrow.